Good night, guys. Today we're doing a night exploration. We're in San Martin de Hidalgo, and we're gonna go check out this old cemetery. Has a few stories and scary ones too. First, I think you can say paranormal video I've done, but let's see how it turns out. And I already seen some things when we were coming from down there. I swear I seen a couple right there, and I was like, we're not gonna be able to do our intro right there, but nobody was there. Oscar seen it as well, huh, Oscar?
Yeah. There was a couple sitting right there.
All right, guys, well, let's get into this venture as always with Oscar, Jose,
Hey guys.
Cesar,
Hello.
and we got Tato,
Tote.
Tote, sorry about that, Uriel, and Hector. Let's get into this night exploration, guys. The cemetery's way down there. Let's go see what the scary stories out here are. Look, guys, so it's about, I think, 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm not sure. Where's my phone? It's 8:52. Alright, guys, so what y'all see over there is the entrance to the cemetery. We got a permission from the actual the one that's in charge of the cemetery. So we're about to go check it out. They're gonna show us a few little things that are a bit scary, that does make the hair on your back stand up. A few of the stories. But look, as y'all can already see, this is the entrance to the cemetery. Caesar is opening up the spot. As you notice, there's a lock with the chain right there, but they left it on because we got that special permission. So we're gonna go check out a few places that they were telling us about and see what it looks like. They're just waiting for me to walk in now. But look, guys, I imagine right here is where they put the caskets, and then people around sit down and they do their little prayers. I don't know how I can explain the feeling, but it does feel a little scary. Alright, guys, so they're telling us we're gonna see a catafalco, and they got something special about these little tombstones right here.
Yeah, well, what it is that the catafalco is the last place where they arrived before they were buried. Okay, so that's the catafalco. But what my friends told me that these two tombs that you see right here are from two priests. Okay, but the funny thing is that they are buried in a standing position, so they're like this way.
Okay, so they're buried standing up.
Yeah, this is the way how they bury them. But they say the reason is because this is a holy place, the Holy Land, because it's a cemetery. So the way they're buried in a standing position is because they're holding guard.
Okay.
So that's why this is the entrance to the catafalco. So they're standing in a standing position, taking holding a guard.
Like guarding the
holy place.
Okay.
And
Wow. I'll be right there. Give me a sec. Look, guys, amazing. I've never heard of somebody being buried standing up. That's really something. And at the end, they're here. They're just guarding this big old temple that we see back here. Let's see what Jose's gonna tell us about this one.
These are another two people, but we don't know if they are priests right now because we're missing the plate.
Okay.
But they're also buried in a standing
position.
Yeah.
Both of these.
Most of these narrow tombs and taller tombs, like that one.
Okay.
There are people who stand in a standing position. If you see over there, there's another priest.
Okay, so they're buried standing up because they're protecting this place.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's the common myth. There's the legend of this place.
The legend of this place.
But they are in a standing position all over the catafalco, in the surrounding area.
All right, let me go check these out.
Yep.
I am scared, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like somebody's looking at me. But look, they were saying that all these tombstones that are like this, it's because they're buried standing up. That's, like I told y'all, I've never heard of that, but they're protecting this area. And I've never seen a big temple this big in the cemetery. Right now, we were able to get access to get in there and get all the way to the top. So we'll show y'all in a minute. Alright guys, so look, this big old temple, big old sanctuary. I've never seen one in a cemetery, and Jose is going to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's a little bit according to Catholic religion. Traditions in the Catholic religion is the first communion, you know?
Okay.
The first time that a kid receives the breath from Jesus, that's their first communion. So the story is that in that door is there where a little girl in a white dress was photographed.
Okay.
And the story goes that that kid, the little girl, wanted to make her first communion, but his father was reluctant to it.
Okay.
So when the first communion, her first communion is gonna happen, she was kidnapped by his father and taken to the river, and she disappeared for a bit, but then find out that his father was that killed her the day that she was going to receive their first communion. So they think there is bird over here, and that's why people has been able to photograph her. There's
Right
a
here?
picture, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There's a picture of it. That's very famous around here because it's the left door was open, and that's where she was standing out in the picture.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we might be able to get it to you, the photo, so maybe you can show it in your videos.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well look, as y'all heard it, that creepy story, wow, I can only imagine. And they said that a lot of people take pictures of this door right here, and they catch the little girl right here. But look guys, this is a massive temple, and he was saying that this door was open and she was poking out from right here. This is like a little tool room they use. That's amazing, the story, guys. They left me already. Let me catch up. I'm scared. Don't leave me. So it looks like we're about to go in there, guys. Oscar was telling me that we have to be careful because there is a scorpion and a spider in there. That's the entrance right there, guys. And we're gonna go check it out. Look at the guys going in there. Look, Caesar's up there. Oscar's up there as well. Hey guys. So let me catch up so we can hear part of the story. Look, this is the way we gotta make it up, guys. These stairs are too small. There's rebar. But now how am I gonna get through? There we go. Look at these stairs, guys. They're very small. I don't know why, but I feel nervous, guys. Look at this. I wonder why. To hide stuff, or I don't know. So, where we seen Oscar? We're on the first floor, I'm sorry. Alright guys, so funny detail, I don't know what happened, but I was recording, and for some reason the video's not on here. I went to turn off my GoPro and it turned on. I don't know at what moment it turned off by itself, so I came again to explain y'all what they were telling us. That so in this catafalco, guys, what they were telling us is that young people were buried here, guys. This is where wealthy, rich people would bury their kids. Why? Because they were very expensive, and they would bury them this high. This is a tombstone for a little kid, and that they would bury them up here, guys. Why? Because they were closer to God, you know, their beliefs. And to me, I've never heard of people being buried this high. There's another one. There's wasps, there's spiders, everything up here, so we gotta be careful. Look, here's another one where they would bury them and they would put their casket going that way. But yeah, the Catholic religion, the people back then, this is if I'm not mistaken, from 1980. So you can only imagine how old this is, guys. I'm a bit scared. I see a light lighting this way, and earlier there wasn't no light. It's it's scary, guys. Look. Este catafalco fue construido en el año 1880 por Simón Evangelis. So yeah, this cat, I don't know that word in English. I'm gonna have to look it up, guys, and I'll put it on the video. But this was built in 1980. Look, we have another little tombstone where they would put the casket. And wow, it's scary, guys. This is the first time I've ever done a video at a cemetery, but when we heard the story about the little girl appearing all over this cemetery, just walking around and them taking pictures and the little girl be right there on that door, well, it caught our attention and we wanted to come find out, see what it was. But look, guys, this is an amazing place. Let's go up here as well. Like I told y'all, this is the second time up here. I don't know why or how I did not record, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the area where Caesar told me there was an old ancient bell from back then, but somebody stole it. But this is amazing. We're at the tallest building. Look at this one. That tomb for somebody, maybe a family. It's really big as well. And look, there's a ladder to get all the way to the top as well. Wow, amazing and scary at the same time, guys. I keep looking back to the side because I feel like someone's looking at me, especially right now that I was recording and all of a sudden my camera turned off on its own. Oh yeah, that's something a bit scary. Let's get out of here, guys. I don't know why all of a sudden I started getting some bad vibes. It was cool. I even asked Oscar if he felt any tension or anything like that. He said no, and at that moment I said no. But when I came down and I seen that I didn't record the video, I was like, something happened, something's going on. Alright, guys, so they're telling us this is where a second legend starts, and Jose's gonna tell us again a little bit about it.
Yeah, the legends tell us that there was this place that you're seeing over here, where right now is only concrete. There used to be a holy tree. This holy tree is a parota tree. It's a common tree from this area, and they say that over this holy parota or holy tree, they used to live elves over here, and those were the elemental beings of this place, of this holy tree. There was the elves, and they used to live over here in the graveyard, and they say that they used to play around over here.
Okay.
Because this was his playground, but the people who works here says that after this holy tree died and they cut it out, they started to make the mixings of the concrete in this area, so it was completely shut down. So after that shut down, those elemental beings have never been seen again, but there used to be elves over here.
Wow, amazing, guys. That's truly amazing. There's some weird stories. I've heard plenty of stories. I know the tree that he's talking about, it actually gives a seed, and it's really good. It's really tasty. But yeah, I can imagine that. I can see that. And well, this is a very, very old area, guys. Very old cemetery. Alright, guys, so another small little legend that they're about to tell us. Jose?
Yeah, about this place, you have to take a look around about this place, because the another legend that the people say is that he used to be appear a black dog in the
Okay.
night. But when would this happen? That happened before the electricity, like these poles were established in the graveyard. Before that, it was just plain black, you know, plain black.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
really dark.
So they say that maybe a elemental dog, black dog, was the guardian of here this place, because when he found out, because when people was walking around here
Okay.
in high end hours in the night, that black dog appeared and scared away the people. And
Okay.
that black dog, people tried to scare him away because they thought it was a stray dog, but that dog will constantly telling you have to
Be
go.
chasing you.
Yeah, until the black dog started to follow the people until they get out of the graveyard.
Okay.
And when they get out of the graveyard, the black dog disappeared in the dark
Wow.
again. So, but the funny thing is that that black dog never bit somebody.
Okay.
Never.
It never got
Nah.
the chance to catch somebody or
No,
attack
he
them.
never did it. Then when the electricity starts to be implemented and this place started to be like more light up, that black dog disappeared. So that's the
Wow.
legend.
Wow, guys, that's amazing. That's y'all heard. Imagine coming in here at hours that you're not supposed to be here or when you don't ask permission, and all of a sudden you see a black dog come at you. So you try to scare that dog away, but no, that dog won't go away. He's right there steady, chasing you until you get out of the cemetery. And it was before the lights were put. So, yeah, it makes sense of him being a guardian and guarding this place. Amazing, guys. Oscar scared me a little bit there. None, bro. I didn't see you in that bush. I didn't get too scared, but that scared me a little bit.
I saw your flashlight shaking.
Guys, if I get diabetes, it's Oscar's fault. Alright, guys, so we're in another part of the cemetery with another little told legend.
Yeah, the legend starts because there's a tradition in Obali, especially in our community. There's a lot of musicians. There's a lot of people who's musicians, like mariachis, like grupos norteños, and
Okay.
all that kind of music. We love music, you know. So there's a lot of musicians buried in this graveyard.
Okay.
The funny thing, and the legend says that the people who built their houses on that side of the cemetery, the graveyard, you can see there's houses over there.
Okay.
They say that it started to notice that music was coming out
From this area.
from this area. Well, from the graveyard. They
Okay.
started to listen to music. It wasn't like that loud, but like just that high enough that you can tell that there's something happened, you know.
Okay.
So when one of those times they were listening to the music that was coming out from the graveyard, some people came to investigate, and the legend says that in this area is where the musicians comes to play in the night, because the legend says that these people is still around in real life playing these instruments, and they use this area.
Okay. Do you know if when people would come to find out if there was musicians out here, would they see anything?
No, well, there's musician birds over there, the rage up there. They say that this is the only specific place that the music came out.
That you could hear the music
Yeah.
from. Wow.
And there's a few musicians buried in this area, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, they say that because this is the place that you can hear the music from the musicians.
Okay. Wow, guys. So I can see that happening. Why? Because a lot of the times when you go to cemeteries and stuff like that, I don't know if your mind starts playing games with you, but you start hearing noises. But I mean, the people that heard this, they were not here at the cemetery. They were not checking the area out. All right, so Jose, I believe we're like in the last part of the cemetery. And I was hearing Caesar, he was telling Oscar a little interesting story. What's that story on this side?
Yeah, First, you have to notice that in surrounding the graveyard, there's working fields where corn is grown.
Okay.
So there used to be a practice when they plow the field in the night, high in the night,
Okay.
like 10, 12 p.m., and the farmers that used to plow these lands around the graveyard, they started to report sightings of kids playing around in this area of the graveyard. Somebody says that they used to be the elves that we say.
That we talked about back there.
Yeah, some people say that they used to be those elves or chaneques in Spanish. And they say, oh, they were the chaneques, but no.
Okay.
Somebody says that those wasn't chaneques, those wasn't little kids. So who doesn't really know? We don't know exactly, but there's been sightings of chaneques, of
of actual like entities walking around.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And yeah, back here as y'all see, guys, like, let me show y'all. There's a little entrance right here, and there's nothing but cornfields that way, guys. So that is amazing. And a bit scary. Honestly, everybody that lives close to a cemetery, I believe they can tell you a story of things they hear, of things they see. And quite honestly, it is a little bit scary, guys. These look like little hemp prints. Wow, that's scary. And more because it rained not that long ago, guys, so I don't think they should be there unless somebody came to the cemetery this morning. I'm like, what is that noise? Well, it sounds like frogs, like a bullfrog. This was a little bit deeper, guys. And if I'm not mistaken, every layer like that is because it's a family tomb. And what they would do is they would bury a casket at the bottom, then they would put a layer on top right there, and then they would do that. So if I'm not mistaken, this is for 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 caskets for a whole family. Look, guys, there's bones right here. Are they human, animal? Who knows? It's a bit scary because what if they are human? The other one's over there. Wow, guys. Like I told y'all, I've never been in a cemetery this late. Now with everybody having their flashlights on their phone, Oscar with the flashlights, me, all of a sudden, like, you see shadows moving. And, well, you'll think that it's somebody. Like, look behind me, guys. You can't see nothing. But look. Well, on top of that, I feel like my flashlights are starting to go low as well. These are old tombstones, guys. Old. From the 1980s. Imagine that. Look, guys, that these. ¿Cuánto? More than 100 years old, guys. Baby's tombstone. Así de ladito.
No se ve. Y de lado.
Over 100 years old, guys. That's amazing. It just goes to show you how much history there is in the cemetery and how old it is, guys. Truly amazing. Let's continue to walk around here, guys, and see how it goes. My battery is draining quick. What I know, and I've talked to people, is that when you go to places like these and you have a heavy energy, your battery drains out quick. So yes, when I go exploring the mountains and all of that, guys, I feel like the battery lasts forever. But today, being here at this cemetery, battery's draining quick. But look, I'm just amazed by the size of these tombstones, guys. The other day, not that long ago, I seen a video like this on YouTube, but they did it in Sinaloa. And wow, I was amazed by the tombstones out there. Look, guys, I've seen sites like these. That's where they would bury people as well. As y'all see, those little 6 squares, a casket goes in each square as well, guys. I don't know what to think, guys. So yeah, the protectors are right here, guys. We're back where we started. Well, it's a bit dark, guys, so I hope y'all enjoy this video. I know sometimes my dark videos are not as popular. But look, 1907 to 2007, that's just 100 years right there, guys. Amazing. Well, I hope y'all enjoy the stories the guys told us. As y'all already see and know, well, they're quite extraordinary. Alright guys, well, that's it from this exploration. We're outside of the cemetery, as y'all see, and there's a little bit more of lighting in here, so I hope y'all can see a little bit better. Honestly, like I told y'all, I was cool until the point where I didn't record that scene, and then that's when I started feeling the energy. It was really heavy. Alright guys, well, that's it from this video. We're gonna say bye to the boys. Oscar,
Peace.
Uriel, Hector,
Later.
Tote, Caesar,
Yeah, bro.
and Jose. Thank you for the stories, guys. It was an amazing area. Alright guys, till next time, peace.